Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
It's William, Andrew, and Lennis here today. if you could hear that in the background. How's everyone doing today? Everybody having a good time? We have Instagram going. I just want to let everyone to know we have it on the computer in the other room. So if you're on Instagram, please feel free to say hi. We'll be checking that intermittently. But I can see comments from YouTube and Facebook right here, right beside me. So if you're on YouTube or Facebook, please feel free to say hi as well. And let's check in and see who's here with us today. Marianne is here. Michelle is here. Hello. Harry is here with us. Thank you for joining us. Susan is here. Hello, Susan. Thank you for joining in. Susie is here. Hello, Susie. How's everyone doing? Good to see you all. Anybody over there on Instagram?
We have two people.
Two people on Instagram watching.
Meg Maxwell Mullen.
Meg Maxwell Mullen.
And CraftyGram4.
CraftyGram4. Thank you for joining us. If you're out there, like I said, please say hi. Meet friends here. That's the important thing. Building community, making friends, hanging out. That's what we do for the first 40 some minutes of these lives. Just hang out with each other, get to know each other, catch up on what happened over the weekend, especially on a Monday, and just have some fun. And then we get into the live sale. Today we're going to have a wood, shell, and horn beads. We've got lots of good stuff for you. Mostly shell. It's a lot of shell. As Andrew said, mostly shell, and these are some spectacular shell beads, by the way. You're not going to want to miss it. Marianne's ready for a nap. Me too, Marianne. I could use a nap. We had a big day today. Got up, got ourselves going, did some Facebooks and emailing and posting and stuff like that today. Then we unpacked some things from the garage, got them packed up into the van, took them up to the Johnstown store to prepare for this weekend, got some measurements of signs. We got to go to the sign maker tomorrow and see if we can get some signs made. We have other things we want to get made for the weekend. We talked with some people about being able to hang the signs and actually get because the one sign is very high on the building. Our ladder does not reach. So we are working with people to do that. We have tomorrow we're going to be talking with the food people. We were supposed to talk with them today, but we all ran out of time. So we'll be talking with them tomorrow. Andrew's in contact with the music people. It's a weekend coming together. We're going to be working on some radiator covers. We got dimensions of our radiators to redo. We're going to try and redo our radiator covers from the other store. Hopefully that works out.
We'll see.
We'll see, says Andrew. We'll see.
If not, then nobody needs to know.
No one needs to know. No one needs to know. Ooh, there's some nice things Andrew's handing me. We're finishing up our lot number paperwork here now. We went to the grocery store. Lennis is going to make us a wonderful pasta salad tonight. Pasta salad. We're excited for that. The cats are getting used to Lennis, mostly. Gilbert still has pretty much been unseen in the house most of the day or most of the night. He came out a little last night. After Lennis,
last night.
Huh?
He came out last night.
Yep, he came out a little last night after Lennis went to bed, and he felt he could come out and he got something to eat. I don't know. I hope he's been out since we've been gone all day. He was under the bed though when we got home to check in real quick. So I said hi to him. But Barnaby has been making friends. The girls have been making friends. Everything is good. Susan says, hi, Lennis. Hope you are enjoying Ligonier.
We haven't been in Johnstown.
Yeah, we've been mostly in Johnstown. Barely seen Ligonier. Michelle says, hubby got back 2 nights ago, and we've been celebrating our anniversary by just relaxing and enjoying each other's company. That's nice. That's
sensuality.
Oh, no, we're not asking that. No. Sweet sensuality. Sweet loving. No. We don't need to know.
I know what that code is.
We don't need to know. We don't need to know all your private details, everybody.
It's okay. It's
We
natural.
like to get to know y'all, but
It's a beautiful expression of two or more bodies.
Sometimes one. Oh my goodness. All right. What? I don't even know where to go with that, everybody. Marianne says TMI. I agree with you, Marianne. I agree.
I haven't heard things from you.
Hello, Becky from the Bead Place. Becky Bokern has joined us.
Change that topic.
As you walk right in on the sensuality
of energy.
Oh Lord.
And the expression of the red chakra.
Michelle says no TMI.
It's okay, wink wink.
Oh my goodness. Susan says today was a day of chores, dusting, bills, and laundry. Most exciting thing for me was seeing a big bumblebee return which they do during June. Nice. The bumblebees. I've not seen many bumblebees yet.
Once you mow the lawn, you're gonna see it.
Andrew always has a chore list for me.
Dude, it's never ending.
Never ending.
We just cleaned the house. Let me tell you, it's you are loved.
Becky says the sexuality. Cool, I'm a fun girl.
Oh, see?
Oh, don't egg him on, Becky. Don't do it. Susan says no TMI for me either.
Which one?
Susan Surreal.
Oh.
Harry worked on some ceramics, a new raccoon kiln furniture, and a dozen pendants. What are you going to do with all that stuff, Harry? We might need some more stuff to sell.
Now that we have the store.
I know. Danette is here. Hello, Danette. Thank you for joining us. Michelle says, let's just say it's our 28th anniversary and 29th year together.
Oh, so,
Becky says, oh, come on, girl. See? Andrew, they're on your wavelength over here.
Dishing the tea. That's okay. You don't have to say anything.
He's like, we know.
It's all right.
So what else is happening, everybody? What else is going on? What else did we do today? We did a lot of stuff today. We did stop at a little coffee shop in Johnstown. Now I'm blanking on the name. Classic Elements coffee shop, bookstore. They have a cute little bookstore in there.
All kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff. Wine. They have wine in there.
We got since I'm not by myself with William, we got stuff for sangria.
Oh yes. Andrew and Lennis are gonna have some sangria.
I feel weird when it's just me.
Just you drinking around the house?
Yeah, just by myself.
By yourself? Imbibing all by yourself?
That sounds not that great. I mean, if you want to do it, go ahead. But for me, it's better in company.
Better in company.
I feel like I'm my more funny, truer self. I don't know if that's true.
Susan says you two are newlyweds.
Who?
Michelle and her husband.
That's not new.
That's not new.
That's 29 years been.
Harry says that thought is definitely on my radar.
For what?
Getting the beads.
Oh, nice.
Do it. Danette says sangria, yum.
Well,
Marianne says wine and books, perfection.
Sometimes if you have too much, then I don't remember what happened.
He had the dry red wine yesterday.
Nah,
that was not so great in that sangria.
It was okay, but it kind of, it has that feel like you're licking a wall, and sometimes that's not always enjoyable. You know, I know some people, they love, like,
I used to love that wine, the Pinot Noir.
I only like that because there's this funny song about it.
Yes, there is.
That Unbreakable, Unbearable, whatever, or something, Kimmy Schmidt, and then that one friend, and he sings about Pinot Noir.
Yeah.
Has a nice car.
Danette says, alas, I can't drink for a few weeks. The welt on my back is a tick bite. Antibiotics for 21 days. Yeah, I got to get my tick sent in.
I forgot today.
I know. I forgot it was Monday for a while. That's what it was. Just need to drop them in the mail. Becky says, happy Pride Month, by the way. Thank you so much. Happy Pride out there to anybody who celebrates.
I was busy cleaning. Thank you.
Yeah, I went to Pride in Johnstown, which was fun. A great group of people, feeling good to be with our people, and all gathering, and everyone had such great energy. It was really nice.
I was cleaning.
Andrew was cleaning. He went home to clean. Susan says, yes, Marianne, add in chocolate to that as well. Triple perfection with chocolate, says Marianne. What is on the table behind you? The little rectangles. Those, wait, on the table?
There are artwork.
I don't know. But the stuff, the beadboard back there, those are all seed beads, vintage seed beads hanging.
Who asked that?
Becky.
Oh.
These are all vintage seed beads, if that's what you mean. Now, if you mean actually on the table,
the rectangle.
These, I guess you meant the rectangles. What am I talking about? I was thinking you meant triangles. I don't know why I was. These are Andrew's artwork and my artwork.
Yeah.
These are all the artwork, which is on sale right now in the online store. 20% off with code grand opening, because we're doing what this weekend? Celebrating our grand opening in Johnstown. So you, if you can't be here, can celebrate online with us by saving 20% off. Even this artwork, 20% off using discount code grand opening in the online store. It's 20% off almost everything. I think the only thing really excluded this time is the newest enamel pendants and the luster pendants. So I think pretty much everything else is on sale. So whether you want those bronze coins, whether you want that silver ring from Andrew that he made, whether you want his artwork, whether you want my pottery, whether you want my pottery's even on sale. I put it in there. I know. Whether you want, what else do we got? What else can I tempt y'all with? Gemstones, of course, check glass, sari silk, silk ribbon, stringing materials, cast bronze,
my baby.
your baby ring on sale right now. So I know somebody grabbed one of those cast bronze pieces right away. Thank you so much.
One of mine or one of yours?
One of yours. One of your little pins.
The horse one?
I can't remember. I think it's the little mini centaur. I think that's the one that was left.
Reverse centaur.
Reverse centaur.
I did have a centaur, but I never finished it.
Yeah. Harry's reading Night of the White Buffalo by Margaret Cole.
What is that?
Night of the White Buffalo by Margaret Cole. Wasn't there a white buffalo just born? Isn't that a big thing that just recently happened?
That happened around here, but that wasn't recent.
I thought I just read that recently in Yellowstone, maybe. Is that possible? There was a white buffalo with black hooves that was born, and that's supposed to be a very significant birth to many indigenous cultures.
There is one over at Nemacolin.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, and this is not an albino. It's actually a white. Was it a buffalo? I think it was a buffalo. Because there's a difference between the actual white ones and an albino. Albinos happen often, but the white ones do not happen very often. And so they're trying to protect it and make sure that it stays protected. And they're, I guess, trying to verify that it is an actual white buffalo. What did we just start reading?
The music shop.
The Music Shop, which has been very good, I think. Rachel Joyce, another Rachel Joyce book.
I started listening to the Crustomancy book.
The what?
Crustomancy.
Crustomancy?
Diana Wynne Jones.
Diana Wynne Jones.
They're free if you have Audible Plus.
Audible Plus. They're free right now. So anybody got Audible Plus, go out there.
Otherwise, you have to pay.
Yeah.
So.
Becky says, yes, ATCs. Kind of. We do have ACEOs. But these are on wood. And they're kind of that same size. They're similar. I think they're ACEO size or ACT size. And these are then image transfer. These are my flower photos. And we image transferred those onto wood that we cut. And then we inset that wood into this other wood. And Andrew made these collage backgrounds. So they're kind of like that. But they're that size, kind of. I think they are that size.
We usually get to do stuff together.
No, we don't usually do stuff together. Separate, all separate. Becky says, very pretty. Thank you.
I mean, I'm open to if you want to reenact Ghost.
he's gonna stand with me on my wheel, the pottery wheel. Maybe we'll do that. It's not like that hasn't been overdone before, right?
What?
Everybody reenacting the ghost.
There's
Even the cats are reenacting the ghost.
There's a reason why it's so
they got
popular.
the cats on the pottery wheel.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So charming.
Cindy is here. Hello, Cindy. Good to see you here.
Speaking of ghosts, my mom took me out of school and let me skip school, and we watched Ghosts in the movie theater.
That's cool.
Just me and her.
That's sweet.
And yeah.
Susan's reading Magnificent Rebel, Nancy Cunard in Jazz Age Paris by Anne de Courcy. Interesting read about the literary and arts in 1920s Paris. That sounds good to me. Danette says, yes, there was a white buffalo just born. Don't remember where. Pearlie Gates has joined us. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining in. Welcome to the AG Bead fam.
I'll see if anybody on Instagram.
Anybody else on Instagram over there? Marion says, yes, it was Yellowstone on June 4th.
Fireweed and Free.
Oh, that's our friend. Fireweed and Free. Thank you for joining us.
I like her slug ring.
The slug ring? I haven't seen that. How did I miss?
She's having a slow year.
Huh?
She said she's having a slow year.
A slow year?
And so that's, you know.
The year of the slug?
I guess so.
Becky says, very nice. Transfer looks great. Thank you. Lovely work, says Susan. Thank you so much. So what else is happening? How was your Monday? How was everyone's weekend? What did we do over the weekend? We cleaned. We got lettuce.
Hello.
We were at the...
Stop by.
Huh? And stopped by. Andrew's friend, my new friend too. Ann Wolf, she stopped by on her way to Touchstone to do teaching this week. So she stopped.
Nice. I didn't expect that.
No, that was really nice. She was passing through Johnstown. She stopped to see the Center for Metal Arts, and then she stopped in to see the new store. She brought some friends with her, which was great to see. And it was great to meet them too. So that was fun. I taught a little mini. No, I did not. That was last week. I taught a little mini class.
Not that many people came in this
Not that many people came in this week. It was a slow weekend.
Maybe too hot.
Yeah, I think it was way too hot. We had some people come in, though, that are going to come in next week. They want to come in and make some stuff. Their church was having a picnic right next door, and they wandered over, which was nice. I'm like, send some more people over here. But that was good to see. And
I want to make some deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs.
Were what are your picnic foods?
Yeah, what's everyone's picnic foods? When we went to a picnic, it was usually we brought macaroni salad. My mom made very good macaroni salad. We weren't really potato salad people. My grandmother,
I love good potatoes.
I do too, but we never made it. Or rarely, I feel like we made it. But my grandmother on my dad's side made really good potato salad. But we used to make macaroni salad a lot. That was kind of our thing to bring, and then usually the no-bake cheesecake for dessert.
I think I want to make that a tre leche, or no, dulce de leche version.
Dulce de leche version. Minis?
For the opening.
Oh, that'd be cute. Dulce de leche version of the no-bake cheesecake minis form for the opening on Saturday. That'd be good. I might eat them all, though.
No.
Susan had a very enjoyable luncheon with my old lady friends on Saturday. I'm also age reference is okay. It was great catching up with everyone. That's awesome.
You don't have any room up in here.
I know. I'm not going to be able to show anything.
Well,
They're going to get pre-told. You got to give me a box.
You just focus and I'll
You'll do it? Okay.
So also we have, I think, one more Rainbow Luster pendant left.
No,
they're all sold
all
now?
6 sold out days ago.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
How
but-
come when I go in the online store it says it's still available?
It doesn't.
Oh,
It
well,
shouldn't anyway.
never mind.
No, they sold out. They
Good.
sold out, yeah,
We're raising-
within like 2 days.
We raise money for the Trevor Project.
Hmm.
If you don't know what that is, it gets better.
It gets better.
So for LGBTQIA plus teens who are struggling and they
Yes.
need a little bit of a pep talk, then there you go.
Danette says we take fried chicken and a potato casserole to reunions. I do love fried chicken. I miss it. Fidget Phil just knocked over my hub's drink, says Susan. They're being naughty today. Our kids have been good lately. I think, except Gertie did wake me up in the middle of the night.
But it was very cute.
It was super cute, but it was like 5 a.m. and she would not take no for an answer. She came up and licked my nose to wake me up, and then she yelled at me in her sharp little cry that she does. Very short, sharp little cry.
She puts her back into it.
Yes, she does.
It's like, hey, hey. You know that? Moana.
Moana, hey, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She does a sharp little cry, and then she was throwing her body against me, and I would pet her a little bit, and then I'd stop petting her, and she'd pick herself up and throw her body down in a new way so that I knew, and she woke me up again to pet her. And then when I grabbed her and really started petting her, then she yelled at me.
Too much.
Too much. That was too much. And then she started biting at me because she wanted to play. So we played a little bit, played finger game. And then she left. Actually, I don't think she did. I think she sat with me and lay down with me.
She is on the pillow.
Yeah, she likes to. I have a full body pillow, and sometimes I'm using it and sometimes I'm not. But she loves to lay on the full body pillow. So that was kind of cute, but that was a little bit naughty because that was way too early. We had just not gone to bed a little bit before that. Marianne went to the Women's Institute potluck dinner. Had really awful cabbage rolls one time. Kind of made me unwilling to try them again. I miss cabbage rolls too. Pigs in a blanket, we call them. Is it the same thing as what you're talking about? Usually meat and rice rolled up in the cabbage, and something usually in tomato sauce or ketchup sometimes. I do miss that too. I love cabbage dishes. Danette says, Marianne, are you ready for Game 7? I do hope the Oilers win. Susan says, crackers, cheese, and fruit are great for picnics. Usually we get Subway grub for picnics these days. That makes it easy, right?
Oh, I could do with a good Subway.
I know. We walked by Subway today in Johnstown, and I almost was like, But Lennis is going to make us that pasta salad, and I am here for it. It sounds delicious. Susan says it's impossible to stay mad at Theo. He's so cute. See, that's the thing, too. Barnaby's very cute, so when he does bad, it's hard for me to stay mad.
Not me. I've been raised to hold a grudge.
Andrew's been raised to hold a grudge.
What do we say, everybody?
Never forgive, never forget.
Correct.
Correct. Marianne says, I don't really watch hockey, Danette, although I do hope they win. I made 5 containers of Fiesta dip and sold out before I left work. Wow. Suzanne says, I'm here. Not arrested or in any fight, just checking in and off to cook dinner. Not arrested or in any fight. What's happening?
Who got arrested?
Suzanne. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I must have missed something, maybe.
Who said that?
Suzanne says, I'm here, not arrested or in any fight, just checking in and off to cook dinner. What are you having for dinner?
Did you do something?
Danette says cabbage rolls equal pigs in a blanket, but Pollock say halupki. Yeah, halupki and halushki are my favorites. Some of my favorites. Pierogi, halupki, halushki. I can still eat the halushki most of the time, unless they put the lard in there, and then that's not. Even
you just have to
then you just you're right. Then you just don't even know, right? I don't know what I'm eating. Barnaby is not bad, says Suzanne.
He's not usually.
He's a good boy for the most part. For the most part.
Sometimes
He's a little feisty. He's a little feisty. He's a little. If the girls have influenced him, I blame the girls for the bad influence.
They did make stir him out.
I know. Pigs in a blanket are little sausages in pastry here. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Up there, pigs in a blanket. Yeah, they.
What is pigs in a blanket there?
Huh?
Is it stuffed cabbage?
Pigs in a blanket here is stuffed cabbage.
No, it's not.
That's what we call pigs in a blanket.
We are different.
Danette even just said it. You're in Pennsylvania now, Andrew.
It's a
Halupki.
hot dog in a bun.
That's what they say in Canada.
That's in Florida.
And Florida, that's pigs in a blanket. Yeah,
Yeah.
To me, those are like, I don't even. We didn't even have a name for those.
Yeah, y'all have that. It's like a version of pepperoni roll.
Cocktail weenies in a bun in a croissant.
Oh,
They are good. I'm not saying they're bad.
It?
I think they were good. I like them. But yeah, pigs in a blanket here in Pennsylvania are halupki or sausage, or usually beef and rice rolled up in cabbage in a tomato sauce.
I've made that several times, but I've never called it that.
Yeah, that's pigs in a blanket here. If
If
you order pigs in a blanket here, that's what you will get.
shaking her head no.
Well, let's go over to the Hungarian restaurant and order pigs in a blanket and see what you get.
They'll tell you that they're not open anymore. I don't think they are. I think they're on.
They're trying to battle us, Danette. Both Andrew and Lennis are ganging up on me.
How does it feel?
How does it feel?
Well, no, that's different. Crescent roll with a hot dog.
That doesn't even have a name
like
here.
it.
Right.
Yeah, that's not what it is here.
They have those at parties and stuff.
Like with a pastry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you ever order pigs in a blanket here, be careful because you're not getting the hot dogs and pastry.
Well, for one, we're not ordering either for us.
Right.
'Cause it's definitely all the meat
All the meat.
mixed in one way or the other.
Although some people make vegetarian pigs in a blanket with just mostly rice and rice balls inside of cabbage.
Then what's the pig?
It's not there anymore. It's a vegetarian pig in a blanket.
Then it's not. Then
Also
it's
called-
rice and cabbage. That's what we call that, rice and cabbage.
And hot dogs in a croissant.
What's this called? She got us some. What's that? Authentic Hungarian stuffed cabbage rolls with sour cabbage. Told hot kapuca kata.
Oh, Suzanne's making vegetable lo mein. That sounds good. Oh, you were at a political event. That's why she's saying was not arrested. That's good.
Oh,
Um,
I was like, you have a secret?
I know, right? Cindy says, my family hosts our reunions, so we do the meats and others bring a covered dish. But my favorite is homemade noodles. Nice.
No, what's homemade noodles? Just butter noodles?
What is your version of homemade noodles, Cindy?
Because you're from originally West Virginia, right?
From up this way, in between.
So,
What is homemade noodles? For us, homemade noodles probably would be halushki.
oh, did y'all watch that? What's her name? Vivian. She had that show, Chef's Life.
Oh, I like that show. I forgot
And
about that
she
show.
did a spin-off show, and it was called like, I don't know, some Southern Road or something. And then they go and they do stuff.
They visit the farms and.
No, this
was that
one is
Chef's
they
Life?
like go into the cuisine.
I don't remember. I remember her though, and I like that.
Because they came up to Pennsylvania and they're like, why are you there? That's north.
That's the north. She's
Which
from
it's
the
not.
south.
Not really.
What?
No, this Appalachian Mountains goes to it. You just count. It counts.
It counts. It just stretches all the way.
Some people call this place Pennsylvania.
Yes, they do. Yes,
And
they
that's
do. But
not
that
a
is
good thing,
that is usually meant in a not great way.
But it is like Pennsylvania has there are very similar things than in the South.
Mm.
Well, at least the southern part into the southwestern Pennsylvania. I can't speak on the rest, but there are some of the similar influences, I think.
I'd say. Suzanne says it was supporting trans rights. Oh, good.
Good.
Good job. Good job, Suzanne. Oh, yeah. Cindy says, oh, pepperoni rolls are the best. That's even a different thing.
But that's like a meat rolled in dough, right?
That's pepperoni pieces rolled into a dough.
But it's not always like, it's not slices always.
Usually it's slices. It's like sliced pepperoni. It's like a little pizza just rolled up, but not without sauce.
I don't know.
That's a pepperoni roll, generally.
One time I had some kind of chunks.
Susie says, you are right, William.
What?
About everything.
Huh.
She just says, you're right. Probably about the pigs in the blanket, of course.
Oh.
Susan says, I like red cabbage. The veggie version should be called no pig in a blanket, right? That's right.
We used to get this one called Fig and Pig pizza.
That was delicious.
I haven't had that for a while.
Not since we went vegetarian. Fig and pig.
We did, but she
Yes.
she did some with
She
mushrooms.
did portobellos for
She
us.
cut them real thin and then like cooked the heck
So
out
fig
of
and
it.
pig is fig and a
Prosciutto.
reduced balsamic with prosciutto
And arugula.
and arugula.
And then there's what's that stuff called? It's like mozzarella but wetter.
Yeah.
So
Something.
burrata.
Burrata. And then
I could probably eat one of those by myself.
definitely. Because it's also very thin crust, which is very nice.
So crunchy.
Yeah. And then, so we couldn't eat that anymore because the prosciutto. And so she made it with very thinly sliced portobellos.
But they don't have the restaurant anymore.
I know, it's so sad. Cindy says, flour and eggs like a dough rolled out and thin and cut into strips, cooked with beef broth or chicken broth.
They call that dumplings.
Thin strips? Huh. That's her homemade noodles.
But did y'all call dumplings that?
Homemade noodles?
Yeah. So it's flour and egg in liquid, and then they put it in, they boil it.
I feel like,
Dumpling?
I'm trying to think dumplings.
Dumplings or well,
Dumplings were little dough balls, I think, up here, almost like gnocchi. I think is what we call dumplings.
Southern dumplings are homemade
Different.
noodles that are just little chunks that you put in, like, gravy.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah, dumplings like you
Chicken
like.
and dumplings.
Yeah, those are homemade noodles, just chunks.
Chunks. That's what I know dumplings to be too.
Sometimes though they're strips.
Mm,
Yes, you can sometimes buy them in the South in grocery stores and strips.
strips.
And like Arkansas, the strips.
Marion says cabbage rolls up here, and in Ukrainian homes, in Ukrainian homes use sour cabbage. Ooh, I bet that'd be good.
I'd be interested. I want to try one with kimchi. How about that?
Kimchi, that'd be good too.
Let's do that.
Cindy says, yes, sir. My grandmother made hers with homemade bread dough and chunks of pepperoni inside and baked. So use chunks of pepperoni in the pepperoni roll.
It's everything makes it different, right?
I know, right? Angela's here.
Show.
Says hellos to everyone. The day goes quickly. You're telling me. The day goes quickly.
We were enjoying coffee and then said, and tea, and said, what are we going to do for the live?
I know.
That's like our version of what's for dinner. But we also
do that. It's like we have two things now. What's for the live and what's for dinner. Cindy says you can make dumplings out of it too. Susie says there is an egg in dumplings. In your dumpling noodles. There is an egg.
like this.
Is that true? And where you're from?
Like mixed in the dough, or like
Like
egg
egg
bouillon,
Like they're not egg noodles. How do you? I don't know.
or you just popping the egg in for fun. Because sometimes people do that. They put did you know? Which makes me sad because I like the octopus because they're supposed to be really smart. But they'll put a cork in so that it will make it tender. But I don't know if that actually works or not.
Mm.
But sometimes people will put like an egg in when they cook stuff for good luck.
Hmm.
And I think that a lot of Jewish people do that too. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I've never heard that. Marianne says dumplings that I know of, or dumplings that I know, are more like biscuits but cooked in broth or Chinese dumplings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, biscuits and broth. I've heard that as dumplings. Chinese dumplings, of course.
I love
I
those.
love those.
I would put that
We talked about
above-
those today.
I will definitely 100% put that above Southern dumplings.
Any dumplings.
day.
Any dumplings.
Then this is thumbs up.
We
to
do
that
the northern Chinese dumplings.
any kind of southern,
Southern,
western,
northern.
whatever kind.
We were talking about our northern Chinese restaurant that is no longer around us today.
If you want to potentially burn your mouth, soup dumplings.
Soup dumplings.
But
They're dangerous.
I haven't had a good one since Joe Shanghai. There's a restaurant in New York, and their line would go all around the block, and it's like
I
this
never
really
ate there.
unassuming restaurant. Like if you didn't know what it was, you'd be like, "Oh wow," just walk
Yeah.
right by it.
I probably did.
Yeah, it was in Chinatown,
Mm.
and they had the best soup dumplings.
Did you burn your mouth a lot?
Of course, the first one.
Who's going to wait for those to cool down?
Oh my gosh, they had some kind of, and this is before a vegetarian, they had some kind of crab base to the soup.
The stock.
And boy, was that good. It was like all flavor, all day, all night, everywhere.
Sandra's here. Hello, Sandra. Says, hi,
How's it
y'all just
going?
joined. How are you doing?
Hi, y'all.
Says, hi, y'all just joined.
You getting acclimated.
You're right. Hi, y'all. How are you? I feel like we haven't seen you in a little while.
She been moving.
I know. That's why. How's the moving going?
She's saying y'all now.
She's saying y'all now.
Did you
everyone's saying
always
hi.
say y'all?
Probably. She's in Florida.
That doesn't always. She's in Miami.
He's like, that doesn't count. That's not the South.
It sometimes counts, but not really. I grew up in Orlando. That barely counts.
That barely counts.
Unless
There's
you out in
Lennis
the
chiming
woods, then it double counts.
in. Double counts. Danette says, I make 2 different kinds of dumplings in my chicken soup. I use Grandpap's recipe, and they are a drop dumpling, has 3 eggs. There are other dumplings from my sauerkraut and the recipe on the Bisquick box.
Oh.
Sandra says, got to North Carolina on Saturday, officially out of Miami. Congratulations. That's exciting.
What'd you do to celebrate?
But still waiting for my furniture to arrive, so I'm in a hotel.
Oh, then
Get no celebration yet, right? Becky says, well, now you're making me hungry. That's what we do. That's what we do for 45 minutes in the live every day. We torture each other with food talk because hardly anyone's eaten yet.
And then
Suzanne just leaves and goes to eat. Smart. And then comes back. Don't y'all do that, though.
No.
Can't have everyone doing that because
No,
I'll be
'cause
talking to
then
myself.
Yeah, correct. Or me. And I was like, we just go home. What are we doing here?
The further south you go in Missouri, the culture becomes more southern.
Uh-huh. I have kinfolk in southern Missouri, in the Boot Heel.
In the Boot Heel.
Poplar Bluff.
I don't know anyone in Missouri. At least not in kinfolk.
Well, you know Becky.
Becky?
Becky's in Missouri,
In Missouri.
right?
You can all be kinfolk. It's all
Or
right.
is she Illinois?
Illinois, right?
Where's the B place? Where's Abby?
Illinois. I think. My brain. It's a long day. It's a long day. I think it's Illinois. It's funny because I should know.
I know. I know it's on Fairview Heights, but that doesn't. There's like a Fairview Heights.
Illinois, says Becky.
But isn't it real close to Missouri?
20 minutes from St. Louis, Missouri.
See, there we go.
There's the issue. I'm Abby's assistant.
And you make a video too, right?
Making the videos. Marianne says, I had ice cream and a few cheesies today. Nice. Suzanne's here for about 10 minutes. Missouri is not south, says Suzanne.
What?
Uh-oh.
Nah.
I'm going to start the fighting in the...
It's called Ozarks. That's different. No, it's super south. What you talking about?
Michelle says the torture.
I'm related to the southern Missouri.
Southern Missouri people.
Uh-huh. So I can guarantee
they're southern. Sandra says it was a long drive for 3 days with Sweet Pea, but she was really good and my sister helped to drive back. That's good.
That's nice.
I cannot imagine packing up our cats and driving for 3 days.
No, we went down the road and it was stressful. When we picked up the kittens, Ida Bell puked on Gertie's head, and Gertie forever since had a shook look on her face.
Yes, she does. And she still talks about that moment.
Correct.
By the way.
That she got puked on the head.
Becky says, yes, I'm on the Wednesday evening live streams. Nice. We can see the arch from our shop.
See, that's why...
That's why you got confused.
Correct.
Susan says, you know me, and I'm hardcore St. Louis. The outstate peeps regard us as being on another planet. And now we have Thursday noon live streams. Noon. Early.
Enjoy.
So what else is happening? Are we ready to look at some stuff?
Yeah, punch it. We got a long show.
We got a long show. We got 50 lots for you tonight of shell beads, horn beads, and wood beads. Again, mostly beautiful, gorgeous, immaculate shell, vintage strands, stunning stuff I haven't seen in a long time. If you love shell, especially, you're going to love this. All right? Let me flip this camera around and try not to give you all the preview.
You have to Go low.
I'm gonna go low. Let me see if I've gone low enough. What just happened? There we go. Turn this camera around. Let's flip it. There we go. There we go. Oh, there. Perfect. Perfect. Where'd my penny go? There was a penny here.
Here's
We
the
got the
dime.
magic dime.
So I hope y'all like these. We spent some time picking.
Yes, we did. Went through the collection.
I hope you like these. A lot of these, they're new old stock. Wait, old new stock. Wait, new old stock.
NOS. That in car parts we used NOS, new old stock.
So there you go.
Sandra says, by the way, pet fees are outrageous in hotels. $75 to $150 a night just for a pet. That's as much as a person. What?
What? But what hotel?
I know.
Are
What
you
kind of
staying?
hotel?
Are you all at the Four Seasons?
You got the deluxe edition.
That's cute. Little baby robe.
Right. Little baby robe for a sweet pea.
Little cucumbers on the eyes.
I know. Let's
Did
see.
you? Speaking of cucumbers, did you see that lady who was on TikTok? And I don't know if she did this on purpose, but she's like, "How come they pickle every vegetable except for cucumbers?"
Wrong.
Correct. I was like, "You mean the one that they actually call pickle?"
The main pickle. Susan agrees, says, yes, Sandra, pet fees in hotels are insane. Okay. Let's see. Let's start. Okay. So if you want to claim stuff tonight, this is how you do it, y'all. Let me put up the banner. To purchase from this video, you're going to take down the lot number. So let me show you one of our papers. SW1. These are SW lots. So take down SW1, put it in the subject line of an email, and address that email to info@allegorygallery.com and hit send. That's all you got to do. Send a new email each time. Please do not send a reply to your old email to send a new one. You will lose out on pretty much everything. Let's see here. Marianne says, a pet spa, I hope, for that price, right? 75 was the lowest you saw for a pet. That's crazy. We've never had to do that. So that's insane to me. But wow. Okay, here we go. SW1. Look at these shell. Look at these. There's only one lot of these available. Oh, I think oh no, I didn't. I thought I buried my calipers. Thank goodness I did not. Let me zero these out. All right. So these are about 9 millimeters. Whoa. By approximately 30. 9 by 30 millimeters. $6 for the strand. One strand only available. SW1. All right. Whoa. We got a lot of lots. We have 50 lots for y'all tonight.
Oh, I love these.
I know.
These make me feel like I have X-ray vision.
These are so cool. I've
Go
never
ahead,
seen them
show
like
it.
this.
Show it on the camera. He's over there looking at it
I'm
and
looking
getting
at it.
bewitched in his
I
hand.
am. I'm getting bewitched.
I said, get bewitched on camera.
Get bewitched. Look at these, everybody. These are $14 for the lot.
Wouldn't those make such cool earrings?
Who doesn't want a pair of earrings made out of those?
I mean, they're a little bit bigger, so if you like studs, then maybe you don't.
That's
like
not,
that
yeah,
flavor.
it's not going to quite work, but.
But otherwise, I think those are so cool.
So there are 2 of these available. Where's my pen? Where's my marker, Andrew?
I have it right here.
Okay. And these are approximately 22 millimeters by 49 millimeters. 22 by 49. We've got 2 lots of these available. And once they are gone, who's going to see these again? Have you seen these before? Have you seen these before?
Usually I see them and they'll set them as like a gemstone.
I could see that.
A veil around that.
Do a silver bale around.
Usually like gold.
Gold. There's the other lot in case you're wondering. Both beautiful no matter which one you get. Okay. Aren't those lovely? Look at the colors. I was just about to put them away and then I got mesmerized again by the color. Let me pull my light a little closer too so that we've got the light. Look at those colors. So pretty. SW2, $14 each. 2 strands available. Once they're gone, that's it. They're gone. No more. These are all vintage strands. This is way too far away. Everybody's talking about the pet fees should be deposits instead of actual fees, right? Yeah, that's a little bit wild.
We had that with our house. When we were leasing to own, there was a pet fee. And I was like, but we're buying it.
But we're buying it.
Those are our pets.
They are going to live here too. All right. SW3 are these. Look at these. Look at these. Look at how these swirl inside. There's 1 strand of these available. SW3, $14 only. Mostly white on these. Good classic color. Michelle said those would make amazing earrings, right? So beautiful. So you got the outside look on that shell. And then you got the inside, which you don't ever see the inside most of the time, right? You don't ever see the inside most of the time. But look at that. There you go. Beautiful. 1 strand available. SW3, $14. I do not have the computer next to me to let you know if anyone's claiming all these, so check and see if anybody wants any of these. Hopefully you all like them.
For summertime jewelry.
I know. Summertime. All right.
We've got a couple other people watching.
A few other people watching.
And Battle Dress Ballistic.
Battle Dress Ballistic. Thank you for watching. And Andrea.
Warrior Metalsmith.
Oh, Warrior Metalsmith. Thank you for watching, Andrea. Good to see you here again. So we have SW4. $6. These are the full-on shell right here. They are drilled. So you can see. Great again for earrings.
We got it came for SW1.
SW1. We only had 1, so that's sold out.
Yeah, that came for SW2.
1 SW2. We have 1 of those left.
What number are you at now?
I'm on 4 now. Okay. So far, that's it? Okay. So we have 1 of SW2. We have 1 SW3. That really pretty twirl hasn't sold yet. Maybe you're all still catching up. SW3 and SW4, $6. check those out. There are 2 of these available. You put a little 2 there. 2 of these available. And let me see if I can pull out that other strand so y'all can see. Okay, these, let me move these so I don't break these. Rainbow pendants here. And by break, I mean crash them on the floor.
We have another person on Instagram, Studio Shelly Shelly.
Studio Shelly Shelly on Instagram. Thank you so much.
I know that name. How do I know that name?
Who are you, Studio Shelly Shelly? Let us know in the comments. And then this is the other strand. So there are 2 of these strands available. SW4, $6 only, full shells, summer jewelry. You know what, everybody? We were just talking today a little bit about large things. These are a little bit, these are getting on a little bit on the bigger side, but large is starting to come back, right? Big stuff is coming back.
I think it never went away.
Andrew's like, it never went away.
I love big beads.
He loves big beads. And he cannot lie. I had to say it. But yeah, it's starting to come back. These, if you're selling, you know, anywhere in a beachy town, anywhere where there's water,
Summertime.
anywhere there's summer.
People love shells.
I know. People love the shells. And look how, these are beautiful vintage shells. Look how stunning these are. SW4, $6 each.
I mean, I guess you can pick your own.
You can try. Go pick your own. Go drill them. Go drill them.
And have them match.
Have them all match. Or be close anyway. They're all individual, right? There's only 1 strand of this next one, everybody. And Andrew almost kept this for himself. This is the white coral.
Oh, yeah.
It's a double strand. Vintage white coral. Sorry, there's like a string that's wrapped around all of this, but look.
That's the old one.
These are the old vintage white coral. Look how pretty this is.
Some people call this pink, but it looks white to me.
And this is lovely. This would be great paired with some of those shell beads. If you wanted to use some little dangles on the earrings or combine them, I think that'd be pretty. This is the kind of stuff too, like you can dangle it in front of the larger pendants, like the larger Lily Pilly pendants that are 20% off right now in our online store. You could dangle some of these from chain in front of those pendants.
I would think you could put them in a mobile.
Put them in a mobile if you want to get in, move off of the jewelry route.
I made a bunch of them where I just took some rope and with some sea glass, some that I found that I drilled, and then some that is cultured sea glass.
Mm-hmm.
Which
you made some really nice mobiles that way.
Yeah, and I had to take some of them down because the cats.
Yeah, they went a little wild for them.
They kept looking at them with temptation in their heart.
Yes, they did. So this strand is large and in charge.
Yeah, how many? That's like
this
36.
Is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 and a half.
32.
So 32, 33-inch strand of vintage white coral. Like this is vintage. You don't have to feel bad about buying the coral. This has been done a long time ago. And it's only $40 for that strand. You could easily use this to make jewelry and sell on for more than $40. Easy peasy. SW5. Please hit the share button, y'all. Let people know we exist. We are a small business. You know, a lot of people don't even know we exist. A lot of people on the internet often ask us, are you new, when they find us, not knowing we've been in business for almost 13 years. So please feel free, hit that share button, let people know we're out there. If you have friends who do beading, please hit the share, let them know. We often have a lot of great vintagey items. We love our vintage stuff, but we also bring you new and exciting things as well. And don't forget, right now we have a 20% off sale going on in our online store. Just use code Grand Opening. We're celebrating our grand opening in Johnstown for our physical store, which we moved from Ligonier to Johnstown after 12 years to give it its forever home in Johnstown. So these are SW6. Look at these. Look how beautiful those are. And these are shell cut all mostly the same size. Isn't that crazy? How does that happen? How are they going to do that? Look how beautiful those are. These are big strands, y'all, too. These are like full 16-inch. These are vintage strands. So you know that's the 16-inch size that you rarely get anymore. A lot of times they're going to 13, 14-inch strands. These are about 25 millimeters. Marion says SW6 is very neat. They are. And remember, these are shell. Shell is light, everybody. So while these are larger, you don't have to worry about putting them in earrings. They're light enough. It's okay. So you wanted to make some really gorgeous earrings with these? You could. Imagine that in an earring. Those swirls. Super beautiful with the shades of like kind of that pinky salmon color and the yellow and white, the beigey color, some browns in there. So many beautiful colors to mix and play with. SW6. There are 3 of these available at $14 each. And again, vintage strands, once they're gone, we're not going to find these anymore. We got a stock of the vintage stuff. We went through some of the best of the stuff that we have here for you tonight. So if you're looking for exciting shell, tonight is the night for you. Oh, I almost don't want to sell these next ones, everybody.
Which ones are they?
These, what are they, the cowrie? They're cut. That's cowrie, you said, right? Yeah, tiger cowrie. Tiger cowrie. I don't know if you've ever seen anything like this before. I hadn't until today. When we went through Andrew's stash that he's never shown me.
Those are from the Philippines.
Look at how stunningly beautiful these colors are and these patterns. I have, what, 2 strands of these? 2 strands of these. They're $26 each. Look at how they look like they're gemmy. They're so good. They have that light gray blue with the brown. Susan says, I've never seen anything like that. Look at these layers they've got in there on the sides. Yeah, I've never seen this. Who knows if you will ever see it again.
You have to go to the Philippines.
You've got to go to the Philippines and hope they've got it there.
Well, what they do is, like, it's a tourist kind of souvenir, is they'll get those shells and then they'll carve scenes into the back of the shell. And so, because they have, there's a natural abundance of shells there.
Marianne says she wasn't doing anything until July 4th, but she said SW6 needs to come home with me. Oops. Thank you so much. This is SW7. There are only 2 of these. Who knows where you're going to find this again, if you're going to find this again. Let me show you the other strand. Just, some... 2 claims for SW6. How many of those did I have? I had 3. So we got 1 left. We got 1 left. Y'all like this rare stuff, right?
Oh, Rosie's watching.
Rosie, thank you for watching. So let me just show you, because some suppliers show you 1 and then the rest are subpar. That's not what we do. That's not what we do at all. This is the other strand. So if you claim these tonight, you're going to get 1 of these 2. You don't ever have to worry about that with us. You're going to always get quality. We hand pick all of our strands. We hand pick our beads. We inspect them when they come in. We inspect them when they go out. Very hands-on, very small operation. We buy in small quantities.
The fancy way of saying that is curated.
Right? Well, curated is a fancy way of saying that, maybe. Hand curated, everybody.
Artisanal.
Artisanal. SW7, just amazing, says Michelle, right? $26.
Earrings already.
What?
Earrings already.
Yeah, if you made these into earrings, what do you think you could sell those earrings for?
$800.
$800. No, maybe not. Maybe if you got the right clientele, yes. But I would easily sell those for at least 22, 24 for an earring in store. And it's 26 for the whole strand. So if you've got that beachy clientele, you make a pair or two of earrings and sell them, and that whole rest of the strand is pure profit.
When I was growing up, when we were acting up, especially if we were at the beach, which we didn't go very often, but if we went, my mom would say, if you don't act right, a giant clam will bite your foot.
Oh.
And she said their mouth have teeth.
Whoa.
And so we were all like, what?
How does the clam know if you're acting up or not?
And we were like, nah, nah. And she showed us a shell, and it was little. It was a cowrie shell. And so that wasn't the one. But there are actual things that are giant clams.
Giant clams.
And she took this home video in the 90s. One was being used as a pig trough. It was so large. And then the other one was a bathtub for children. And there were many children, like there were 3 kids in the bathtub and that were in the shell. And we went to Hawaii once, and there was like this like natural place that you could go look at fish and stuff, aquarium type place. And they had these pools with these massive shells. And they said, yeah, they don't like bite your foot, but they will close, and the force of them closing the shells could have some
negative effect.
Because it don't open back up. You can't like tickle it and make it giggle.
Yeah, you're not getting your foot back easily.
So
I didn't measure this one for you. So we're back to SW7, and Suzanne's back too. Suzanne, I think you'll like these ones. If they're not sold out already. SW7. Look at these.
One claim for SW7.
One claim. We've got one left. Marianne says artisanal, pronounced artisanal. Right? Artisanal. These calipers are going crazy today. Okay.
They're so excited.
I know. They're so excited. They can't even handle themselves. 9.5 millimeters by about 20 millimeters are the size of these. Perfect size for earrings, if you ask me. And I think everyone should have a strand of those, but we've only got 2. So gorgeous. One of my favorites of the whole night tonight. And we brought it to you early in the show. Not to say everything else is lackluster from here on out, because look at this strand. Becky's got to go cook dinner. Have a great evening, everyone. Have a great evening, Becky. Thank you for joining us. Maybe we'll pop on your live sometime soon and hang out too.
No, if we're on the same time.
No, but the noon show.
It's a Thursday noon.
Yeah. Why not?
We'll see.
SW8.
Don't be surprised.
What?
Surprise,
Surprise, right? SW8, $16. This strand, ginormous. If you can't make $16 back on that, if you care about making the money back,
I think they're cool.
these are awesome.
You like that Fibonacci's spiral?
Right?
The golden mean?
Look at that. Like, Whether you put them on where people can see them, like they project out like this.
I kind of want to make it into a ring.
I know. I was thinking like this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Not practical at all.
No, not at all. But
how cool.
How cool would that be as a ring?
For earrings, they're lightweight.
Definitely as earrings, because they are drilled through the top. It makes it super easy to plop some ear wires in there and send them out into the world. Y'all got those ocean fans, those people who like, you do a lot with sea glass, maybe combine some shell with the sea glass.
Or with mermaids.
Mermaids.
Did you know there's a whole show about people who dress up like mermaids?
There is.
My friend Grace is on that show.
Nice. That would cool just as it is like a sculpture, says Susan, right? Look at the colors though. This is what I can't get over. Natural, made shell by creatures. And look at them. Look at how beautiful. Mary Ann's loving them. Only $16. There's only this one strand of this one. We have more similar. Don't wait too long though. It's only 16 bucks. You could, right there, $16 pair of earrings, 1, 2. The rest of it, profit. Right? Right. I'm gonna, if they don't sell, you're gonna see me making earrings out of them for the store.
Be cute.
I'm not afraid. Huh? Beachy time. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm making earrings now, people. Get them before I do. What's next? 9. SW9. Was that 8? Yes. So SW9 is another similar strand.
The markings are different.
But the markings are different. So the other strand was more white and brown. This has more of this kind of yellow, beigey color on it. Ooh, my bags are falling everywhere. Sorry, one moment. Look at this one. SW9, this is $18. It's a little bit more ornate. And so it's $2 whole more. But you can't say that that's not worth that price. This should probably be like a $34 strand, $36, maybe $38 strand. Look at that. Look at that. How can you tell me that $18, that that's not worth it? And this strand is large. This is at least a 16-inch strand. This is a 17-inch strand, approximately. SW9, and I didn't give you the size of the other ones, but they're similar to these. This is going to be, these are approximately 29 millimeters by about 16 and a half. SW9. Look at that gorgeousness. How can you resist? Marianne has a dentist appointment on Wednesday. Dentist, no fun. Who likes the dentist? Poor dentists. Who likes going to the dentist? I do not. All right, everybody, get ready. If I can get this out of the bag. I can even get it out of the bag. Come on. All right. So these are supposedly Veluta shell. I don't know what that is. I don't know all my marine animals, but it's another one of these trumpet shells, but with a twist. Literally. Literally. Look at these. They've all got this beautiful twist in them or swirl in them. And these are only 18 a strand. Whoops, I almost dropped the other strand. Don't drop the shell beads. SW10, $18. Aren't those spectacular? What do y'all think? Who likes those? Talk about beachy. Talk about summery. Talk about a beautiful sound. These all make such a beautiful sound. And so, let's see, this strand. Yeah, 16, 17-inch strand. 18, almost 18. They're big. It's a big strand. 2 of them available. They barely fit in the bag. SW10, $18. How are we doing over there, Andrew? Any new people on Instagram joining us?
No more new people on Instagram.
Any new claims?
Not recently.
Oh no, what's happening? Nobody likes the shell? How about some mother of pearl daggers then? 1 strand of these available. Mother of pearl daggers. Maybe we'll call them fangs. Mother of pearl fangs. Look at these. Beautiful mother of pearl daggers. Check those out.
We got a new person watching. Blue_bug 83539.
Thank you for joining us out there on Instagram. We like new people. Please introduce yourself if you're hanging out. Look how beautiful. Look at the colors in these. Mother of pearl. $22. 1 strand available. Just 1 strand available. Oh, these are spectacular. Sometimes when I get quiet, it's because I'm spending time looking at them, and I shouldn't spend so much time looking at them myself, because I can do that later. But let me show you, just to give you an idea. Oops, if my calipers would stay, maybe the battery's getting low. About 6 millimeters by 41, and that's just an estimate because some are smaller, some are larger. But they are all beautiful. Mother of pearl. Make some little earrings out of those. That'd be cute. SW11, $22. Now these are mother of pearl. Andrew said these are laminated, right? Yes, he says. Oops. Okay, SW12. And what does the laminated mean again?
They're kind of like glued together.
Glued together, and they're high grade picked, you said, right?
Yeah, so even ones that come apart before, they won't come apart again.
Beautiful. So you get the beauty on both sides of these. And these are a golden color. We have a few more of these coming up in different kind of shades. These are the more golden. There are 2 of these available. SW12. SW12. And again, 16-inch strands. And these are about 10.5 millimeters by about 10.5 millimeters. Two strands available, $28 a strand. SW13 coming up. This is SW13.
Got a new person on Instagram, Wharton Woodworks.
Wharton Woodworks, thank you for joining us out there on Instagram. And here's another one of these, but in a more kind of beigey color. This beautiful pearlescent white. Look at that color in there. $20 only. These are slightly smaller, I believe. Let's get this right. There we go. 10.3 millimeters. But look at that beautiful color. Stunning color. SW13. $20. One strand only available. SW14. Which ones are these again, Andrew?
Let me see. Candle nut.
Candle nuts. I should remember that. We used to sell carved candle nuts by Lou Zeldis in the store. These are candle nuts. They are very, very light. They are hollowed out.
They'll make this for lays for people.
They have a little. These are mostly kind of a black color. We have some coming up later in a different color. These are mostly black. Beautiful color. And again, 16-inch strand here. And ooh, don't look at that. That's cheating, everybody. This is about 26 millimeters by about 27. I love candle nuts. They look like almost like little hearts. See that? Some of them. But they're super light. Can be used for anything. This whole strand barely weighs anything. You want to use them for earrings. Very easy to do. Want to make that into a whole necklace. Very easy. It will not weigh you down. For people who like larger things, but can't do
I just got claimed for SW14.
That's claimed then. That one is gone. Thank you so much. Got to check that spam too, because things might be going to spam. I've been doing that lately. I've been being bad. Now this one, I think this is my favorite of these kind of laminated square mother of pearl. Is this darker, these darker ones. I love these. They almost look like horn. So if you've got horn, wood, bone beads, these would be perfect with that. And these ones are approximately 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters. Marianne's wondering about dental insurance. Everybody talking about dental? I know. Dental insurance is hard. It's a hard one. We didn't have it for a while because it's kind of expensive. We finally got dental insurance this year, but you can't have the way they do it here in a lot of places is you can't. If you get it the first year, you can't have any major work done the first year. You have to have your insurance for 2 full years before you can have anything major done. So,
what's the point?
so you can't go out and buy your insurance to have like a root canal or have a root canal. I think you can, but you couldn't like, oh, you need to have your tooth replaced. You can't go out and get insurance to do that. You have to wait a year before you can actually have it done. It's so crazy what they make you do and hoops to jump through. Marianne's in Canada. I thought it would be better there, but maybe not. Says it's a federal government program. When I got my coverage, they didn't provide much info, so you don't know what's covered. Great.
A surprise.
It's always a surprise. Yeah. These, one strand of these available. These are super pretty and super colorful. Super colorful on these. Suzanne says, and not every dentist takes the insurance. That's for sure. We had to look for one. It took us a long time, and we had to get a fairly high grade program to get any insurances or any dentists around us to actually be covered. It's like the dentists, I guess, don't want the people who get the cheap insurance. I don't know. It's hard. Must be 9 o'clock. My screen just went ding and went dark. Went dink. Susan says, what's the point? It seems like that just covers cleanings. Pretty much. Now, I think you can have like a replacement crown, maybe, or a filling. You can do a filling. I don't know about a replacement crown. You can do a filling, but you can't have any type of surgery. Like if you never had dental insurance and suddenly you need it, it's very difficult. Because most of the insurances I was looking at here in Pennsylvania, you cannot actually use the first year for anything like that. These are 10 millimeters by about 20. 10 by 20. Beautiful. One strand available. $24. Marion says, my dental insurance is no cost, so that's the good part. That is the good part. That is the good part. Suzanne asks, how's the tick? Don't know yet. Keep forgetting to send it in. But Danette told us she's on a 21-day antibiotic regimen because that's what hers was. I can say that because she told us earlier. Now here's the cowrie shells intact.
Don't they look like they have smiles?
And look at those little smiling shells. But these are, like, sometimes you see these, they're kind of like all white. They're kind of plain.
From a different part of the world.
These are beautiful. Anderson.
They used to use them as money.
These ones they used to use as money, Andrew said.
No, the white ones.
The white ones? Oh.
In Africa.
In Africa. Look, if you're used to the white ones, you might not have seen these before. I'm used to the white ones. I didn't know they came in these beautiful patterns somewhere else in the world.
Mama said that you can use it for divination.
Divination for the cowrie? Nice.
You want to know the future?
Who doesn't? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah. Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully, yes. I want to know the good future. Danette says, and we never did find the tick that got me. Yeah, sometimes they just run away.
Run away?
Well, they fall off.
Ooh.
Yeah, they just fill themselves up, and then they fall off.
That sounds not good.
No, it's not great. Luckily, I've cut all of mine so small, they've not even plumped up generally. Which is a good thing, but I got to get mine sent away. Hopefully my other one was negative. Hopefully these are negative too. There's a lot of ticks out there that have probably never eaten a deer in their life, or especially one that carried line. SW17, $24. One strand of these available only. Marion says it actually covers most kinds of work, but pretty sure there are limits to the number of procedures you can have per year. Yeah, we've got limits too. You've got to wait a year at least to get to them. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right.
You got it. You didn't have it before.
No, we didn't have it before. We've got it now.
So you can enjoy it in 1 to 8 years.
1 to 8 years. SW18 are these beautiful. These are mother of pearl, right, Andrew? Yeah, mother of pearl.
Yes, I love those. They're called black mother of pearl.
Aren't these spectacular? Spectacular.
Here, give this one away as a prize.
Okay,
It's a good one, y'all.
a good prize.
I'm gonna get 'em.
Lennis is claiming them over there.
No. I'll give y'all a chance.
There we go.
This one is beautiful.
Look at this. There are 2 of these strands available. Let me just show you the other one, just so you know we're not fooling. They're both just as beautiful. There's the other one. Can you tell the difference? No. No, you can't. They're so beautiful. 18. Only $18 a strand. That's maybe one of the deals of the night. If you don't think that's worth more than that, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Just to give you a size check, 8.5 millimeters approximately by come on, doesn't want to grab it. 12, 8.5 by 12. SW18, 2 of them available, only $18. Now maybe you said that one a little too big for me. Don't know why you'd say that. Maybe you say, I want a smaller one to go with it. All right. A little bit different color though. A little bit different color. But this is a smaller size.
We were going to do a prize.
Oh, that's right. You didn't give me a question. You got a question in mind?
Yeah, show the prize.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready. SW19, $16 for the smaller ones. We'll do the prize after this one, before we get to 20. I wanted to show these because they're together, kind of.
Similar but different.
Similar but different. So these are 8 millimeters by 10. 8 by 10. SW19, $16, 1 strand available. It's got both that black and white mother of pearl on there.
You're right. Who's ready?
Who's ready for a prize,
Who's
y'all?
ready for prize time? Look at that. Show it like this. Look at that.
You gotta get up close.
Look at all those rainbows.
Look at those
y'all.
rainbows. Look at that.
Holy smokes! I'm ready. I'm a deep dive into that ocean nebula. I'm ready for it. I wish my skin was this color.
Andrew keeps talking about he wants that oil slick skin color.
Iridescent.
Iridescent oil slicks. 56 millimeters by 39.
And the hole at the top.
The hole goes top to bottom.
No.
No. Hole goes, top this way. Side to side.
Back.
Front to back. Whatever side you want to be the front or the back. I'd probably make this side the front. Who wants to hide that? But then this is pretty too.
But that has more pattern.
Yeah.
All right. Get your fingers ready.
Get your fingers ready if you want to win this. Of course, you got to make a claim tonight.
Uh-huh.
You got to have made a claim tonight.
That
That's
way,
the-
'cause you can't afford free shipping.
We're not sending it out for free.
So you gotta have claim something. You can claim something by the end of the night. How about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be up just tonight.
Tonight.
Just tonight.
All right. Who is the author of The Little Mermaid?
Who is the author of The Little Mermaid? Lennis is raising her hands. Lennis is raising her hands. Suzanne says Anderson.
Correct.
Correct. Suzanne gets it.
Here, put that. Don't use my marker. You're drawing my markers out.
What are you talking about?
My special markers I save for my metal work.
Hey, Amy. Amy guessed Hans Christian Andersen. Amy Lowe.
Oh, hi, Amy Lowe.
Hello, Amy Lowe.
I sent her a message about a food festival I'm interested in.
Oh. Did you get Andrew's message?
I said, did you go? And she said, of course.
You can always count on Amy for the good food. The good food.
They think it was Southeast Asian Food Festival in Philly.
All right, everybody. Next up, SW20. Is this a shell, Andrew? A gray shell?
I don't know what made the light go off. The beer pipe.
Sometimes the cars going by do it too.
And that looks like mother of pearl.
It does look like mother of pearl. That's a good price for the mother of pearl then.
Yeah, silver.
Silvery mother of pearl.
Like a cloud, a gray cloud delight.
A gray cloud of delight. That's really pretty. Only $14 for that one strand. One strand available. SW20. Look at that. That's like a stormy sky right there. Starting to clear up. It's got that blue, yet that kind of yellow, orangey that it gets when it storms. At least it does here. I don't know where you're at. But when the sun's like peeking through behind the gray clouds, you get that beautiful kind of yellow-orange color. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. SW20. And these are approximately 11 millimeters by 9 at the widest. 11 by 9.
What's next?
Huh?
What's next?
Hold on, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Getting there.
You got quiet all of a sudden.
I know. I was fumbling getting that in the bag. Oh,
You're concentrating.
I know. Sometimes it's harder than other days. Winter clouds, says Susan, right? Look at these are the cowrie, right, Andrew?
Yeah.
More of those cowrie that we had earlier, but in a different shape this time. There is only one of these strands available.
Oh, Isaac, what?
One
Okay.
available. Beautiful cowrie rounds. They're more like maybe puffed coins. Not rounds, puffed coins.
That sounds like a cereal.
Puffed coins.
Have you eaten your puffed coins today?
Puffed coins today. And these are about 19.5 millimeters.
Healthy and nutritious.
Don't eat the beads, everybody. 16 inches.
Get your calcium.
Lots of calcium in these.
Aren't a lot of calcium pills ground up shells?
I don't know, are they?
I could be. I guess I could also be making that up.
Because wouldn't that be dangerous for people who were allergic to seafood?
Yeah. And also people who, a lot of shells nowadays have heavy metals in them.
Oh, yeah.
Do you hear about the artist?
Don't tell the sad story. Don't
Wow.
tell the sad times.
She had hard times.
I know.
She had hard times. So I can't imagine this one's still available, but I'm not over at the email. But SW21, these are so pretty. $26 a strand, one strand available. If you got those other ones earlier today, I know someone grabbed at least one of them. If you mix this with that, would be stunning. Let's see, SW21.
I wonder if the email broke.
Is the email broke?
Because they only updated like 20 minutes.
Could be. Could be everybody's just waiting. SW.
Oh, we got one from SW18.
SW18. What was that one? Oh, that was one of those mother of pearl. One of the two. So we're down to one of those. Now this strand we have is SW22. These are very beautiful kind of green gray shells. They are hollow. And look at the patterning. Look at the color. I love these. They have that kind of peridot, kind of prassiolite color. Super beautiful. Some of the dark green, like a beautiful green garnet. Suzanne says, beautiful, right? SW22. And this strand is a short one, but it's here. Don't worry.
It's a dark and stormy night.
Andrew's doing the sound effects for y'all.
Hey, did you know my mom, one of her jobs when she ran away to Manila, was a sound effect girl
That's so
on the
cool.
radio?
I bet that was kind of fun.
Young.
Doing sound effects.
She was in a movie too.
Have you ever seen the movie? No.
And she did a Tide commercial.
In a Tide commercial.
Do you remember Marlene Blessing? She used to be the editorial director at NLE.
I feel like I do.
She said that when she was in, I want to say, I don't know why she was in the Philippines, but she was in the Philippines and she was talking about how they went into this movie theater and it was mahogany paneled. And the weirdest thing is they had commercials in the middle of the movies. And she was like, yeah, they had this, there was a Tide commercial and there was like this knight in shining armor who saved the day. And I was like, my mom was in that commercial.
That's crazy.
Isn't that wild?
I never knew that story.
One time at Beat Fest.
One time at Bead Fest. So these are the candle nuts in this beautiful pattern and color on them. Look at these. So cool. 2 strands available. $18. Super duper light. 26 millimeters. Super duper light. This whole strand, again, barely weighs anything. And really, really cool look. I've never seen them done like this. Hubs is now putting on the original version of The Day the Earth Stood Still, says Susan. I don't think I've ever seen that. The original version. SW20, that was 23. SW24. Suzanne says it's a great movie. One of these strands available. This Cebuka seed? Cebuka seed. Look at how beautiful those are. That is crazy. They look kind of like wood. I mean, seed is it's a little woody thing, right? I don't know what they're made out of. But look at the color. Look at the patterns. You can really see the patterns in these. One strand of this available, only $18. You're bound to have something that other people are not going to have at the show. You make these into something. These would be great as a pendant on their own. Just one pendant on a chain would be nice. They would be light enough for earrings. I think so. These are not hollow though. They're a little bit heavier, but I think fine for earrings. And they are 9 millimeters approximately. 9.5, 10, 9 to 10 millimeters. Suzanne says the simple look is so popping. It's simple is happening, but also I think we were talking about this, like I said earlier today, how the big stuff is starting to come back. Big and ornate, that kind of stuff. People went real simple for a while and kind of plain for a while, but the ornate stuff is starting to happen again. We're starting to see it a lot. So if you're looking for some of that big stuff, get in on the trend again early. Don't delay. Maximalist, says Amy. Exactly. It's happening again. You know, these things all are in cycles, right? And the maximalist style is starting to come out.
I think I'm a minimalist.
Yeah, Andrew the minimalist over here. Susan says, we're seeing William at dates from 51, but the core message still resonates. I'm going to have to check it out.
What is that?
The Day the Earth Stood Still. Susan's Hubs is watching the original version.
Oh.
We have one strand of these available.
What is that? 22.
Look at those beautiful white shells. Marion says, I have seen it and I agree, Susan. SW25, $6 only for that strand of beautiful shells. 14.3 millimeters, let's see, by about 4.5. That doesn't seem right. That's totally wrong. I was going to say that is not 4.5. 20.8 by 30. Let's do that. I don't know what is wrong with my calipers today. I keep wanting to re-zero out. I need to be re-zeroed out. It was SW25. SW26 coming up. One strand of this available. This is Mother of Pearl.
Melissa does called Plateau.
What is?
The Day the Earth stood still.
That's its real name?
His name is Klaatu.
Klaatu.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about that.
I don't either. Mother of Pearl nuggets. $14 for these beautiful strand. This beautiful strand of these Mother of Pearl nuggets. Look at the color on those. The swirls and the patterns. Mother of Pearl nuggets. Look at those. Look, just look, everybody. They're about 14.5 millimeters.
Alright, is anybody watching?
We've got 11 people watching. It keeps jumping. The numbers keep jumping. I don't know if that's true or not. We had 18 at one time, and we had 14, 11, 18. Not enough food talk, Andrew says.
Like and share.
Yeah, please like and share, everybody. If it's really 11 people just watching right now, that's low. Please like and share.
We're not going to see how low we can go.
No, we do not want. Andrew says we're not doing the limbo. Please, no. We don't want that.
Sometimes I want to be popular.
Huh?
Sometimes I want to be popular.
Sometimes you want to be, right?
Show your foot.
Show my feet. I don't think so. Next up, we have some more beautiful shells. SW27. We have 5 strands of these available, $14 each. Look at the blues. I love how when the blues come out, that gray blue color with these browns, it just makes that blue pop. These are hollow. My tag says they're about 23 by 30 millimeters. Let's see. 21.5 by about 27.
So it's really just 10.
Huh?
It's really just 10.
10 what?
Because Lennis is watching.
What? Otherwise, I can't see the beads.
That's true.
Oh, well, Michelle says it says shows 10 on YouTube, and I know I have more than one person watching on Facebook. Right? Maybe?
So secrets.
I don't know what's happening. Maybe I do only have one person watching on Facebook. Suzanne's the only Facebook watcher lately.
8,000 people.
Of 8,000 people, we've got one watching. Almost 8,600 people that follow us. One.
I hope I don't have to get a job.
I know. I've been looking at sheets.
I can't do it.
I've been looking at sheets.
Well, that'll be good for you.
That'll be good for you, he says.
You want me to allow you people?
SW28. We don't sell the beads. We got to close up shop and get jobs.
Goodbye, cottage.
Goodbye, cottage. Look at these.
I'm gonna start crying.
I know.
I'm gonna put the thermoglossum on and gently weep.
SW28. SW28.
Lennis said that. Which one was it?
The last one, those whole beads.
These shell?
Yeah, I just saw a necklace at auction go for over two to 3 times that in a lot at my local auction house. It was a necklace maker though.
Necklace made of these went for 3 times our price at her local auction house.
Sell it at the auction.
I know. We'll start selling stuff on the auction block.
Yeah, we do. AG auction house.
AG auction house. Here we come. 24 millimeters on these. These are really pretty. 3 strands available. $12 only. SW28. Look at the colors in those. Deep, deep, rich. Ooh, excuse me. Thank you. SW28. Suzanne says, does old school have a date connected to it like vintage does? I don't think so.
80.
Maybe. The 80s. It has to, old school's the 80s. When we said old school, maybe. I don't know. Is that so? Do people say old school since that?
Do they say that now?
Or do we just keep saying it?
I don't know.
We are
We are old
old school.
school.
We have become old school.
Right?
The new school has become old school.
More shell, SW29.
Well, I can't say anything. I was falling asleep watching TV last night.
I know.
Like that.
What our parents and grandparents used to do, fall asleep watching the TV. Andrew does that often. I do that too, especially after dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You get all cozy, get your belly full.
Tacos last night.
Fajitas.
Mm-hmm.
We did fajitas last night, everybody. And
What's the difference?
huh? Fajitas usually have like the sautéed vegetables and the usually they bring it out in the hot pan. And you
Then why do you have to make it your own?
make it your own. That's a
I
fajita.
don't want that.
That's what you just made, but I made it for you last
I
night.
don't want it.
He
I
cooked
went
it,
to the
but I had to put it
restaurant,
together.
And I didn't know what a fajita was. This is youth time. And I had to make my own. I said, why did I come to the restaurant?
I purposefully ordered those because I got to make my own.
And I was like, I came here for you to do this.
I came here for you to put it together for me.
And then they said, that's that. I think that was quesadilla.
Quesadilla. These are, did I measure
I know I'm
these?
saying it wrong.
Quesadilla. 25.5 millimeters. Sandra said those are cool. These are beautiful. They're not just cool. They're beautiful. Sandra says, do you have something similar to SW28 that are smaller?
What's that?
These ones.
Potentially.
Potentially. This is generally the size I see them. Oftentimes. I have seen those before, rarely, but I have seen those before. We had mostly though in dyed colors. I think we had green and pink at one point. Not that beautiful brown. What was that number? That was 29. We're not going to have it tonight though, Sandra. If we do, maybe somewhere around, but it's not tonight. Now, if you want the big, the big,
I do have black and brown salad.
look at those. Look at those. Faceted shell, big. And these are 34 millimeters. Is this right? Yes. 34 by about 40. 34 by 40. They're only $22. Wouldn't those make beautiful pendants? Or because they're shell, they're pretty light. So you could use them in your designs and it's not going to break someone's neck. Wearing all these big things.
As long as you weight your pieces right, you can make it weigh
Pretty much.
100 pounds.
Yeah. Just got to get the weight and proportions right.
Maybe not 100. Maybe like
It says maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. Okay, we said we had some wood beads. So we have a few wood beads. We said it's mostly shell tonight. SW32 are these nice, large, faceted wood beads. I love these. I love how they did these facets on them. Aren't they beautiful? Look, nice color. Light beads, nice and light. Just about 25 millimeters.
Which one is that one? Oh, them big ones.
These
I
big
love
ones.
those.
I know.
You could paint those and then be like Betty Rubble.
Betty Rubble.
You got the one that got the necklace?
Yeah, well, they both, I think, did, but she had that, I think, that kind, yeah. I think Betty had the rocks and weren't pearls on Wilma. I think Wilma had pearls.
You can paint them pearlescent if you want to.
Paint them pearlescent.
can be whichever Flintstone character you want.
Whichever Flintstone character you want.
I used to love that cartoon.
I did too. I watched that like crazy. Oops, I missed 31. Sorry, everybody. I skipped 31.
Well, as your punishment, how about a giveaway?
Okay, let me do 31 first because this is like the bigger ones we had, but they're smaller. SW31. They're also lighter. So if the other ones were just a little too big for you, you've got the smaller size. And he's got a lot of pearly color in there. Whoa, you're turning into me. What's happening?
You tripped me.
I tripped you way over here. Oh, come on. What is going? Let me turn this off.
Usually that's what you do.
And turn it back on. Let's see if that helps reset it. I said that's usually me. 32 millimeters by 24.
Maybe they don't usually give away.
Maybe. Saying no giveaways for them. SW31. Look at them just shine. Like that lovely oil slick that Andrew loves and wants his skin to be.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if my pale skin were like that?
It would be wonderful.
Like a rainbow?
Well, you would look like the Twilight.
The twilight. The pale twilight.
You just have to look concerned.
Look concerned all the time. SW33. All right. We have these candle nuts again, but this time in a brown color instead of the black. And these, if you look closely, have a beautiful pattern to them. You got to get in there on these a little bit, but you will see it in the light. So these are the candle nuts, super light, about 25 millimeters. We had a blacker color earlier. Now this is more of a kind of chestnut. They look like a little chestnut color to me, chestnuts. A little less red than chestnut, maybe, at least the chestnuts we have. SW33. Got a giveaway? Oh.
You think that's nice?
Look at these. Where are these drilled? These are drilled this way. These mother of pearl rings. You like these, everybody? You have to have claimed something tonight, or will claim something tonight.
Yeah, throw this in there for luck.
Throw this little button in there.
Button.
Button. I'm gonna get this shell button as well. What's the question?
That's a good one. What category should we do?
What category? I don't know. What category? Let's do a food question. Since we're all getting hungry, we're talking about food. Maybe everyone else has probably already eaten. We have not.
Let's pick Alright. Since we're talking about shells, a lot of these shells came from the Philippines. So we'll do Filipino cuisine for 500.
Low one.
For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For 7 beads and a button. Okay, a fertilized developing egg embryo, usually of a duck that is boiled, steamed, is what?
Oh,
Called what?
Do any of you know that one? Fertilized egg embryo, usually of a duck, that is cooked, boiled, or steamed, is called what? I think our video is lagging a little behind, so we got to wait for people to catch up to the question. I've been noticing comments have been coming in late. Not a clue, says Angela. Not a clue.
Incorrect.
It's a Filipino dish.
Usually they come after when everybody's drunk.
Ah, they come out when everyone's drunk.
Yeah, and
It's the only time people eat them.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Michelle says, I'm not ordering it, LOL.
I'll give them a hint. It starts with B.
It starts with a B.
Correct. And usually they have these little kids that have like pails of them, and they come into the bars and they'll get the people to dare the other people to eat them.
Eat them. Because they do sometimes have feathers
Mm-hmm.
and
Pin
bones.
feathers.
Pin feathers and bones.
It's not like bone. It's like, cartilage.
Cartilage still.
We're vegetarians, so unfortunately
Suzanne,
we can't partake.
unfortunately, we're not able to.
That's crossed the line of.
Yeah, that's.
It's crossed my line.
Right. Once that egg's been fertilized, that's that's crossing the line. Suzanne says, I'm not ordering either, neither am I. Anybody know? Nobody knows. You got a hard one, Andrew.
And for not that good of a prize.
You better add something to that prize.
If they don't know, they don't know. Right? I thought this would be easy.
Wait, Susan says, I wasn't going to, Michelle, but I caved. Susan, you've had this?
Then what did they call it?
Because Michelle said not ordering, but Susan says I wasn't going to, but I caved.
Ordering tonight?
No, I think not ordering the
delicacy?
fertilized duck.
The Filipino cuisine delicacy?
I know, I'm waiting to see what people say. Nobody knows? Nobody's going to answer?
All right. I'll give you 10 seconds left.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Balut.
Balut.
B-A-L-U-T. Balut.
Balut. So nobody wins the prize.
All right. So this commonly fried appetizer is octopus. What is the name on many menus?
Not just in the Philippines.
A lot of places.
What is fried octopus called on many menus?
Usually, and they look like these rings.
And they look like these rings. They do. Anybody got that one?
That's easy.
I know.
Lennis got it. But
people think I'm cheating because I'm here. But I knew those folks.
Lennis got them all. Michelle says.
You'll get a gift.
Yeah.
Michelle said she's still not ordering any of that tonight. Don't like our menu, Michelle?
We're not eating it either. But the best one I've ever had was at this place called Duke's.
See, Susan's just answering, ordering tonight, not the food. I think people are way behind in the live stream.
Oh.
Suzanne says, I've had that.
Well, it starts with a C.
I don't know. Oh, Michelle said that I'm not ordering beads, so she can't guess.
Oh.
That makes sense. It was funnier though when I thought it was not ordering the balut. Yeah, people are way behind in the live stream.
I got off. Does it help your speed?
Huh?
I got off. Does it help your speed?
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's just the transmission, how long it takes them to process and send out our feed. Okay. Nobody's doing the octopus one either. All right. Well, we'll just, if anybody wants to claim it.
Y'all don't know calamari? They have that here in Latrobe.
Calamari.
I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but where's Amy? She knows all the food stuff.
I don't know. All right. Let's move on to that.
You know what? That wasn't a good enough prize. That's what that's telling me.
Suzanne says, I did, but I got the other prize. That's okay. You can get more than one prize.
I know. Be greedy.
Be greedy in your heart. It's all right. Okay.
That message.
All right. Let's keep going or else we're not going to get to eat tonight. SW34. SW34. We got the big ones again. And we got them in a different color. Susan says calamari is squid.
Oh. And what is it then?
Huh?
Squid and octopus are different.
Yeah.
Is that? Well, I don't know what it is.
See, Marion says I thought calamari was squid, not octopus too. See,
Figure out another question.
you messed everybody
that
up.
was me, my fault. The problem was me.
All right,
I didn't
now,
even catch that.
What do they call octopus when they use it for sushi?
I don't remember.
These are 31. We're trying to come up with another question, y'all. We'll get it. 31 by 40. 31 by 40. SW 34, $22. You got another question? You want to try again?
No, I'm intimidated now.
You're intimidated now. Susan says the large beads seem to be Iris Apfel inspired, right? Maybe she was inspired by them because they're who knows? Who knows which way?
I think I'm going to be time for an AG
Live challenge.
correct.
Ding 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 ding. Live challenge. AG live challenge. What's the AG live challenge, Andrew?
Use it, shells or wood in a piece
Use shell, wood,
or horn,
or horn in a piece.
or share a piece that you may use as.
Yeah, if you've already made one, share a piece where you've used shell, wood, or horn, and share it on your timeline with AG Live Challenge tag, or share it in the Allegory Gallery Design Challenges group. AG Live Challenge is a piece made with shell, wood, or horn in some way. All right. AG Live Challenge. SW35 are these little shells. These little ones. Beautiful with that pink, salmony pink on the inside.
Okay, so according to the internet, they do have octopus calamari, but squid is more common.
I was like, what do they call it? Because I know they have octopus stuff.
Because I've had that before.
Mm-hmm.
But they said squid is by far more popular.
SW35, one strand available, $12.
Those are cool colors.
These are really pretty. Super pretty. Okay, I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit, y'all, because I won't lose anybody. I know we're going at this for a long time tonight. SW36, one strand available. Look at this mother of pearl. Graduated little sticks. The mother of pearl. Beautiful color. And this is a large strand. Again, about a 16-inch strand. They're graduated from about, let's see, the smaller one is about 6.5 millimeters. Nope. There we go again. 16.5 millimeters to approximately 47.5 millimeters. Beautiful rainbows in there. You seen all those rainbows? You got the rainbows in there in the shell. You got the Pride Month rainbow. It's great together, right? Good ideas. SW36, one strand of that available, $24. SW37. We have 3 strands of these. Just simple. I mean simple. Took probably a very long time to make these. And not simple, pretty complex, I'm sure, process that goes into making these. But beautiful little ovals. And these are about 8 millimeters by 10. 8 by 10 millimeters. SW37, $12. Next up, SW38. Now these are like those other mother of pearl in the black and white mother of pearl, but these are round coins that are faceted, beautiful facets. SW38. 2 strands available of these. Only $16 a strand, everybody. And they are about 9.7 millimeters, just under 10 millimeters. SW38. SW39 coming at you. We got these nice little tiny shell beads. $10 for the strand. Look at these little tubes. Shell tubes. And these are just about 3 millimeters by about 5. 3 by 5. 16-inch strand. $10. And 40. SW40. Oops. Come on. It's all tangled up here. This is a large strand. This is a double strand. Double strand. $20 for the strand. What kind of wood is this, Andrew? Bayong wood. From the Philippines again, right?
Correct.
From the Philippines. These little wood paddle kind of shapes. And oops. These are approximately 21 millimeters by, let me grab one here, 21 by, is that right? Yeah, 21 by 7.5. 21 by 7.5. These are super light. These would go great, again, with some kind of bone to make some earrings, some of that shell, light shell to make some very light earrings. These would be really pretty. I'd love those in earrings. Those would be really fun. Of course, it'd be great as a bracelet as well. Love these. $20 for the double strand. That is, let's see here. 8, 16, 24, 32. 32-inch strand. SW40. SW41. Michelle says, use a fuse with other beads in a necklace. Absolutely. Use them. Use some spacers in between. Make it a little fun little, just like I use cornflake pearls in little groups, right? Look at these SW41. These are large hole. So let's see here if I can get this in here. About 3 millimeter holes in these. And I don't know the kind of wood. Palm wood. These are palm wood, everybody. I should know that. Palm wood rounds. They are about 8 millimeters. And only $12 for the strand. Very light again. Just a really nice light bead that has a really beautiful patterning and coloring to it. So if you like those, we have 2 strands of those available at $12 each. And again, these are vintage strands, 16-inch strands. Nice size. Now, for those of you who said, I want some shell beads, but I don't want that many, we made some shorty strands for you. Lena strung these up for y'all. Shorty strands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shells on each. There are 3 available. SW42. They're all similar to these. $6 a strand. $6 a strand. SW42. Shorty strands. They are approximately 3.5 inches, but 10 beads on each. All right. Now, we've got some horn coming up here. For those of you waiting for some horn. Large tapered horn tubes. Check these out. Super light, beautiful color. Vintage horn beads. And these are each approximately 53.5 millimeters by about 6.5. (16-inch strands). 8 of those available, $12 each. SW44, $24. Got another strand of horn.
Oh, those are long ones.
Huh?
Are those the long ones?
No, these are the little kind of triangular,
Oh,
the
those are
geometric.
fun.
Huh?
Those are really fun.
Yeah, these are the geometric kind of ones. These are really cool shape. Where do you see that shape? That'd be a cool pendant, right? Look at them glow. SW44, only one strand available, $24. Susan says, what an interesting shape.
Where else do you find that?
I know. You're not going to see that anywhere else. SW44. SW44. $24. One strand available. SW45. Made a few more little short strands. These are a smaller little kind of trumpety shape in the more white and beige. No other colors in there, very few. And these ones are about 8.5. Now, again, I was like, that's not right. That's too big. Too big to be 8.5. So again, 23 by 15. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these on the strands. 3 strands available. SW45, $6 each. SW46. $12. One strand available. These are really, really pretty. Whoop. Look at these shell. Beautiful color in there. You got the whole strand of them. $12, only one of them available. Nice shape to these, about 11 millimeters by 21 millimeters. And they're about 4.5 millimeters thick. Susan says they look like tiger's eye. Yes, they do. But they're lighter than stone. But they go really well with your tiger's eye.
I think at one point we had a lot that confused those.
Oh, maybe.
And they were mixed in.
They were mixed in with some stone lots. We're like, oh, these are tigers. Nope, they're not.
Not those ones in particular.
No.
Similar.
We had some very similar. I remember that. I was like, this is not actually a stone, is it? Mm-hmm. What are these, Andrew?
Delightful.
Delightful.
They're painted wood.
Painted wood. Painted wood. These are pretty large hole. 3.5 millimeter holes. And about 16 millimeter wooden round beads. Painted wood, 2 strands of those available. That's again, 16-inch strand at least. $10 each only. $10 a strand. It's SW47. SW48. If I can get these out. These are Bayong wood again. 9 strands available. Bayong wood tubes. Large hole. Let's check the hole size here. I think that's getting in the way because I think that's bigger than that. No, about 2.5, close to 3 millimeters. Bayong wood tubes, and the tubes themselves are about 6.5 by 21. 6.5 by 21, and these are long strands. These are about close to 32 inch. They're between 28 and 32 inch strands. Marianne's getting a Pysanka vibe with SW47, right? Those painted ones? Absolutely. Let's see that. SW48, SW49 coming up. Just about finished tonight, everybody. SW49. Beautiful wood beads. Check that pattern out. Those are really beautiful. I didn't see these. 7.5 millimeter, no, yeah, 7.5 millimeters by 31. And slightly large hole here. Looking at about a 2 millimeter hole. So you got that 1.5 millimeter leather, maybe even 2 millimeter leather go through those. Want to make leather and wood bracelets or necklaces. Great idea with these. SW49, $12. And the last one tonight, a beautiful mother of pearl strand. A nice one to end the night with. SW50. SW50, $16. If that doesn't sparkle at you, nothing does. Better than labradorite. Look at that. Look at those colors in there. You got the greens, you got the blues, you got all those beautiful colors. You got some oranges showing up, yellows, even some reds in there popping through, purples. Susan says, wow, like Boulder Opal, right? Marianne, it's bedtime for Marianne. Says everyone have a good night. You too, Marianne. Thank you for hanging out with us. SW50, $16. 1 strand available. Beautiful, beautiful strand. All right. And let me flip this camera around real quick. We'll say a quick goodbye. Hello again, everybody. Hello. So thank you for hanging out with us. Whew. We hope you had a good show. We had a good show. We thank you for hanging out for chatting, for just being here with us and being part of the AG Bead Fam community. If you have any questions about anything you saw tonight, please feel free to email us also about those. Otherwise, you can continue to claim these for a few days at least. If you're just catching up on this or watching the replay, you can claim. We usually give you about a week or so that you're able to claim, and then everything usually starts to go back or hangs out somewhere else, goes back into the collection. So yeah, let us know. Thank you again for hanging out, and we hope you all have a great night. We're going to go make some pasta salad. Have a great one, everybody. Bye now.
See ya.